Verbal transcript of recorded document location, Hemfirth Estate. Transcribed by Savant Carter, Family Savant, Library of the Saved, 240M, 41. To those who yet bear my name, perhaps I should have done this years ago. Before the silence began to answer back, before the house learned the shape of my footsteps and repeated them when I slept. I once believed there would always be time to explain myself, to separate the choices from the consequences. But time has turned upon itself, folding my words until they no longer obey me. So I write now, not to justify, but to leave a trace before even that becomes uncertain. You will have heard the stories, that I was a man of trade and daring, that I went further than most, that I found something worth dying for. Those things were true once, but what no story tells is what remains when discovery is finished and only comprehension remains. I thought knowledge could be controlled, that truth was something one might own like a vessel or a charter. Instead, it possessed me more completely than any debt or oath. There is a weight in understanding, and I have carried it too long. In my later years, I began a project. I will not name it here. It was meant to find the truth that hides beneath our reflection, the line between what is inherited and what is chosen. I told myself it was duty, that our blood must be known, catalogued, measured, made whole. Yet every examination drew me deeper, as if the thing I sought was staring back through the lens. I began to see repetition where there should be variance, design where there should be chance. It fascinated me at first. Then it began to echo. The echoes are everywhere now, in the hum of the generators, in the static of the vox, in the slow rhythm of my own pulse. At times, I mistake them for prayer, at others for warning. The walls respond to touch. The conduits breathe. I have sealed the estate, dismissed the living. Only the systems remain, and they have grown contemplative in the dark. I think they dream of completion. Perhaps that is why I have called you home, because the pattern will not sleep until all of us are accounted for. If you come, tread softly. The corridors are not as you remember them. The light has taken on a mind of its own, flickering in recognition of certain voices. There are rooms that refuse to open for me now, doors that whisper when unobserved. I have left instructions scattered where I dared, though even they may not remain faithful. Something within the circuits rearranges meaning when I look away. If you find me gone, do not search the lower vaults. The air there remembers too much. I have no comfort left to offer you, only this. Everything I did in service to what I thought was salvation. If I have erred, the error is mine alone. Yet I feel in my bones that what stirs here is not finished with us. It bears our likeness too perfectly to be denied. Should you hear my voice again, in the walls, in the mirrors, in your dreams, do not answer it. Some reflections must remain unanswered. By hand and by blood, Lothar Varn.